Okay, so record to the cloud. Okay, we are recording. So let me say, first of all, that this would be the April sales meeting for Team Onward, and we have had some of our best people show up tonight. And we are doing this, and everybody is struggling through this coronavirus. This is affecting everybody in one way or another. But I'm also going to tell you, we are very, very lucky in direct sales. We are very lucky, number one, because we're the type of direct sales that we are essential. And although they tried to shut us down, within 4 days, Avon got us back running as essential. And you talk about a scary feeling. I'm like, oh, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm like, what we gonna do? None of my girls even gonna have that money coming in. And within 4 days, they had the shipping facility back up and running and trying to get everything. And even though they're not operating on the same number of people of their personnel, these people are working night and day. They're kind of like our first responders in Avon, to be quite honest, to try to get these packages out to our e-store customers and then get our orders out to us. I am asking my team, as well as I'm sure other people will be watching this replay, as well as any other Avon rep who is watching this, to please, if you have something that is not immediate, that needs to be dealt with as a whole, like I can't get into the system or whatever. Look, right now, they've even got us down to just emails. Guys, I've never seen this before, except for one time when the system went down, when they were changing the systems over. I've never seen them just take us to email because they can't let all their people sit in a room the way that they used to do at their control center. And now they have got these people operating from their homes, as many as they can, and some in the control center where they're spaced 6 to 8 foot apart. But Avon reps still have all the issues that they had before. What we're doing is, you know how, sometimes you want to know, hey, is this product coming back? Or hey, can you tell me something more about this product? I'm going to tell you all to just, go out on a limb and ad lib. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, if you can't get in the system, if you can't get your order, you need to email them. If you want to know if something's down, you need to use our Team Onward and our Onward No Matter What group you need to go down and look at these and say, okay, has Molly posted anything about the system being down? Do we have representatives who are having issues with this? Because if we are, then it's more than just you, and you can rule out that it's just you. I always tell people, send the email for stuff like that, because this is what happens. They hit, and when they get a certain number or more, look, they're not going to reply to you. They don't have time to reply to 10,000 representatives who have the same problem. Their job is not to reply. Their job is to fix the problem. So what we need to do as reps is just kind of check and go, okay, they fixed the problem. That's what I was doing. I was trying to put my order in the other day. They would not go in. And I always put my order in through my computer. And so I went on my phone. I knew everything was in. And I said, let me just see if I can go through the app, and maybe it'll let me send it through the app, which at first I thought, dummy, it probably won't. But I went, and it did. I went in, everything was in there, boom, put it in through my phone, and I got it done. So I always try to think, where else can we go to get something done? That might help you. I do know this is not going to last forever. Nothing ever does. And I know that Avon can't stand how things are now. Michael Senjak, his crew, all those corporate people are having to work from home because the New York offices are shut down right now, but they're still getting it done. They are still doing the live streams on the Avon USA site. So make sure that you are clued on to that. Yeah, Becky says she's had to change browsers. I've done that too. I'm a Chrome girl myself, okay? I use that for almost everything. That didn't sound right. I'm a Chrome girl. Okay, but now I've been like Internet Explorer. If you can go to Explorer and try that instead. Lee, okay, we are so opposite. I'm a Chrome girl. Lee's an Explorer person. We Chrome Explorers. So anyway, so he's like, just go to the other browser. See if that'll help you. See if that'll help you get it through. And in a lot of cases, it really does. So try to be patient. It's hard because I'm the most impatient person in the world, especially when it comes to my business not working right, okay? And I've had to really, really watch myself and say, Molly, stop it. They're not working with 10,000 people who are answering all the questions. We are working with a lot less now. So that is something that I'm going to ask of all of you. Trying to see if we got anybody else coming in here. Hey, Floyd, I see Floyd is here. Let me put you on the list. Guys, tomorrow morning, for everybody who was on the call in March, the sales call, everybody had a chance. And because of everything, I gave this 10 days longer for people to watch the replay. Remember, we were doing it for the makeup. If I had your color, we had you talk about what your favorite products were that you were using besides the new products, and I had all that down. So I am going to draw the winners for who gets what, and I'll be posting them in Onward like I always do. I'll also have, I'm starting back with recognition because I do have some extra time on my hands right now with not Ubering. So I'm going to start with campaign 8 that we just closed out, and we're going to start doing some recognition, not just in the group, but full recognition in your emails. So make sure that you're looking at that. I got to say, a lot of you are still on your game. You're still out there. I want to go over, I had some plans to talk about some other things originally from last month, but a whole lot has changed. And a lot of what I wanted to do is, for starters, I wanted to talk about what can we do. What can we do to let people know where we're all about more than just makeup? Look, girls need their makeup, okay? People need their makeup. They need their skincare. You might normally deliver it to them in person. You can still do that. Let me see here. What happened with Uber? Well, Uber has just been, I don't know about y'all up there, Andrew, but Uber is dead in the water right now. We are just a ghost town. We are still there. We are essential. Hasn't closed, Tammy, but we are essential personnel if they need us. But here's the deal. Doctors and nurses are not playing. They are taking their own vehicles. They're working 13-hour shifts. They don't want to have to worry about whether an Uber is out there or not. So, you know, and not to mention, there's no restaurants open. Nobody's going places. So this is crazy. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. So Uber for me has been dead in the water for over 3 weeks now. Of course, Instacart, which Andrew and Nick have been doing for a very long time. And somebody said something about, well, Molly, since you like doing all this stuff, maybe you should try that. And I really wasn't sure that I would like that. And I don't know if I would like it under a normal, because, you know, it's a lot of work shopping for people. Making sure they get in this day and age when the shelves are so bare. And but I have liked it. It is bringing in some added income that I'm losing right now in my Avon check. I do love shopping and spending other people's money. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. And when you're doing other people's shopping, you are essential personnel here. People got to eat, just like our essential first responders have got to get out there. I know Kim Marie Horde would be on here, but she is a first responder in California, and her team have been working their tail off. We appreciate them so much. A lot of my Avon friends, not on my team, but all throughout the country, who are nurses by trade but do Avon on the side, and they are out there. The young lady, Michelle Benjamin, who is actually a nurse in New York City, and she says it's just chaotic. It's just chaotic there. So, you know, say a prayer. It's bad for us guys, but it's bad for a lot more people. Linda says, yeah, you know, look, people don't listen. Why do they have to shut us down? Because people don't listen. They don't stay home. They don't do what they're supposed to do. But we have a way that you know, we have our e-stores. You know what I'm saying? We can, people need their stuff. I pulled just a few things out. Look, I know our hand sanitizers are not going to be out until campaign 13 and 14. And this was not a snap decision. So let me be clear with this in the Avon world, because there's a lot of stories going on right now. Avon had plans of bringing their sanitizer back long before all of this happened. It was premiering in campaign 13 or 14 that they were bringing them back. That is still in the works, okay? Everybody, a lot of people saw my post, which I got from JP, about Chi, who was making a sanitizer to help. They were part of the help, not help us, help the world, okay? And I think everybody took from that we were suddenly going to start handling this very expensive hand sanitizer. We are not. There is, at this point, there is no plans to handle that sanitizer. We are bringing back the sanitizer that we had before that they had taken and discontinued. But they're bringing it back and it will stay. But this is the deal. It doesn't even matter if we're finally flatlined with this virus or not in 13 or 14. The great thing is people now are waking up and saying we need to be using hand sanitizer. We need to be doing something different here. And I think people had gotten very lackadaisical about realizing they're touching a shopping cart that 500 people before them touched, that that they are touching hand railings and elevators and things that, like it or not, they're touching the handles of doors, bathroom doors, where you know how many people I see walk out and they never wash their hands, and we are touching that. And if you're my husband, you're not touching it, your shirt is touching it, and he's grabbing, and he's always been that way. Lee has just always been a germaphobe. He just watches people and he's like, I don't want nothing they got because these people ain't washing their hands. So I think that we are going to see that you talk about, I'm not sure Avon's going to be able to keep this on the shelf for a while, but I think they're going to do their best to do major production here. Hold on one second. I know there's been some stuff in the chats. Guys, please just deal with me here. I will have this mastered in a couple of times, but trying to get to this. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Andrew says we're in lockdown. Yep, except essential business. Very good. Hey, Andrew, you should see they're looking at me. I got Instagram, they're hanging on my lanyard, dude, and I got Uber in my window. They just wave me on by, baby. I'm like, okay, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but you got to eat, right? Or you need
to show your app as well.
To the hospital. Huh?
You can show your app as well, and there may have been an email they sent out that you can use to show first responders and get pulled over.
See, there you go. So I'm feeling very essential right now. Feeling very needed, Andrew. Got to tell you, it's good. Linda says
it's nice to have that option.
It is. It really is. Linda says Maryland's the same. Sandra says Florida is getting to be very bad. Am I able to change my address with Avon? And I guess I could change it to my, yes. And Andrew, you can do that right under your profile. Okay, so go to your profile. Good. Andrew, they're going to ask you if it's temporary or permanent. I need you, just because you're not sure what's going on right now, just put permanent. When you go back in, you just change it again. That's all. You don't have to tell them why. They're just going to take what you want and they're going to do it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Sandra says they're wearing gloves to protect themselves, but there's, oh yeah. Sandra, can you believe that? Lee and I were talking about this. It seems like after the doctors got on there and some of them were talking about, oh, you know, some people may feel safer wearing masks. The next day we go to Instacart, everybody's wearing gloves, everybody's wearing masks, and we feel like the people who are like crazy. And I'm like watching them pick up stuff and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, they're still picking up stuff with that gloves. They're still itching with the gloves, touching like underneath their face and everything else. And I am just like, what is wrong with people? You're still touching, you're still doing what you were doing. You're still leaving it. You're still touching the germs with the gloves. And then I don't know. I just don't think people, I don't know. I just don't think that people always do what they're supposed to do, for sure. Let me see here. Medical professional. I bet it does make you cringe, girlfriend. I bet it does. It make me cringe, and I'm not even a medical person. I'm just a mama who took care of a bunch of snot-nosed kids and always trying to keep them well, you know? Thank God I talked to both of my kids in the last 24 hours, so they're doing well. That makes me very, very happy. So let's talk about some things. Number one, no, we don't have the sanitizer, but you know what, guys? We do have this soap. Now, I will tell you, I talked to Michael Senchtak. There are some hand soaps, the regular Senses, that are being discontinued. They're being discontinued because they're bringing in something else, and I don't think it's anything real expensive, but he would not tell me everything. Now, that was just the vanilla that they were discontinuing. I don't think it was a huge seller. But the pomegranate and the cucumber and melon, let me tell you, they were not discontinuing those. They did not have pumps for them. Now, do you remember before they would send everything and send the pumps later? LG is not for that. They want to make sure that they have everything they need. They have to say not available, because they don't have the pumps. But he said as soon as they get those in there, there are some of those are still going to be available, but they will be in future campaigns bringing in something else. But again, I need you to know this was long before coronavirus, okay? These are not changes they're making because of coronavirus. These are changes that had been in the plans for months since LG became our new daddy. So we're just going to have to watch and wait with it. They cannot get products out to us any faster than they are, or bring in the new things, because remember, this is hurting everybody. Production, shipping, the whole 9 yards, sales, the whole thing. Does that apply to all soaps or only certain scents? Sandra, are you talking about the pumps? Because it does not for not for the Cucina. No. The pumps are there for them. So the new ones from LG, like these, this is my favorite, which is of course why I always have a bunch of them. The Fruit and Passion, and of course this is I love this lemon. I know this is not antibacterial, but it's a great soap. It is about smells. It is about also cleansing your hands. And then the story is, if people would just wash their hands, period, we'd be living in a much better world right now. They do have the pumps for these, and I have not seen anything that says they're out of these. The great thing about these soaps here is you don't need as much. It's the one thing I am still working on, the very first one in my kitchen that I had. It's about halfway gone. You need very little of it. And I always make sure I tell my customers that you need very little of this soap, and it will suds up. It will, man, it makes sure I can smell my hands 2 hours later and it still smells like this wonderful stuff. So don't forget about that. What did I do? Hold on, guys. Yeah, the pumps that come with that. So see, they sent me a pump for that, so we have those. So think about, we do have hand soaps, and right now people are going to pay it. They're going to pay the money. It's not a bad price for how much you're getting. That's a big bottle of soap. The one thing I'll say that LG has done is when they're bringing us stuff, they're bringing it to us in bigger packages. Yes, customers are paying more. We're making more, but they're getting more ounces for it, which is great. The other thing I want you to think about is we have toothpaste. I know there's not a shortage on it, but I got to tell you something. If they get this, do they need new toothbrushes? You know, we got the toothbrushes that are in here that go with the charcoal. Look at this that goes with the Himalayan, the pink one and everything that they have here. I love this. I haven't used this one yet, but we have toothbrushes. Look, you realize that because we used to do this years ago, but haven't in a very long time, they may be paging right by them. When you're making your posts, when you're sending your texts, when you're doing any of that, remind them that we have a Himalayan pink salt toothpaste, ice mint. This is some really, really good stuff. I love this. And this is the one that's in the tube. I like this. I also like the pump bottle. They got the pump bottle too. Lee likes the charcoal toothpaste. He uses that all the time, thinks that's amazing. So we have toothpaste, we have that. Look, if people are using a whole lot of sanitizer, let me tell you what else they're going to need. They're going to need some hand lotion. We got plenty of hand lotions. We got whatever it is that they need. Now, my son owns a power washing company, and, you know, he's always got his hands in bleach and everything anyways, right? So, you know, I'm just going to tell you this because I know how good this is. If you've got people, and look, we've got great lotions. We've got moisture therapy. We got all of those that are great, and they have been around forever. But if you've got somebody who's really having complications from washing their hands too much, or their hands are in water, or they seem to be splitting, I have to tell you something. This is the Avon Footworks, the Cracked Heel Relief. Now, originally, when this was bought out, it was bought out because, you know, in the wintertime, when your heels crack and they get dry and your feet get dry, this is a medicated type of lotion that people use on their feet. But I got to tell you something, my son uses this when he washes his hands, when he bleaches his hands, when he's done getting his shower. He will take this, and believe me, a dab. And when I say a dab, this is my bottle, so I'm going to open this up here. I'm talking this much, not a lot, okay? That's all you need. It's probably the size of a dime. If you take that much of this stuff, and I do this too, I don't do it every day, but I do this about 2 times a week. And again, just like they show you, all over in the creases of your hand, let me tell you, This is some amazing stuff. This really is. It keeps my hands in it keeps my feet in great conditions too. I had and by the way, people use it like for their elbows, you know, from putting their elbows on their desk. And this stuff is always going on sale. Sandra, I'm seriously, I'm looking at these now. Will that work for dry skin caused from diabetes? Tammy, I believe this can work. Now, you know that we have the diabetic Footworks. I believe we still have that. I should be looking this up in the book to tell you. Hold on. Let me get to the Footworks. But I will tell you that my father-in-law has diabetes, and I gave that to him to use. And I got to tell you something. He loves it when his hands and everything get all crazy. Let me find the body section. Hold on, guys. Extra. Do we still have the one for the boop, 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 intensive callus overnight, deep moisturizing? No, we don't have that anymore. They must have taken that out. There's the intensive callus, the maximum strength, which is what I showed you, cracked heel relief, deep moisturizing, and oh, wait, yes, we do. Yes, Tammy, intensive moisture foot cream. Again, it's a cream. Your feet is skin too, so you can use it for your hands. Suitable for diabetics. Item number for that Tammy is 302012. I mean, in campaign 7, which is what I'm looking at, it's only good through this campaign. I don't know what it is now. Regularly $6 on for $3.99. But I have to tell you, I believe, and I have always believed in the Footworks products, and definitely for more than just my feet. That achy heel, with me doing all this walking with the Instacart, man, I've been taking that achy muscle and everything, and man, putting that stuff on my calves and, you know, my legs, because they have just been aching. I didn't realize how little I was walking these days. I thought walking on the treadmill, it's a whole different thing when you're carrying groceries. But I've been using that. But this stuff is great because, and especially, like I said, I have construction workers who buy this. Construction workers who are like, I'm out, my hands are always out in the elements and this and that. And, you know, they break open, they bleed, blah, blah, blah. Or people who walk in water and the water gets in their shoes or their boots. And of course, then their feet are going to split. This is amazing stuff. The maximum strength cracked heel relief. These are things that I think I'm trying to help you with, because these are things that if you explain what people can use them for, people will be like, oh my gosh, I want to use that. Let me see. So yeah, I think so too. Great advertising. So that's good stuff too. So we have that. We have, we just, look, people still need to feel good. They need to feel good about themselves. They still going to need their makeup. They still need to get up and do their hair. Look at the hair products we have. I thought we had crappy hair products before. I didn't like them when I tried them. We have the cheese shampoos, conditioners, serums, you know, the heat spray, all of that. We have the other line now that we have that's the bee honey stuff. We got all that. We have got stuff that if you can just get them to order from you once and try this stuff, they're going to stay your customers for life. But they're not thinking of us as everyday essentials because we're not promoting it. They're thinking of us just as makeup and skincare, which is, yeah, it's the bulk of what we do. And I got to tell you, most people still want to get up. Look, guys, 6 out of 7 days a week, ever since this stuff has happened, it doesn't matter. I'm still getting up every day, putting on my makeup, doing something with my hair, getting dressed. And yeah, look, I'm a girl. I love pajama days. I love not having to get dressed up. I do. But I've got to get up and I've got to throw on a pair of earrings. I've got to get up and put a little bit of makeup on. I got to do something with my hair because I am not going to get through my day or get as much done if I don't feel good about me. So please make sure that you're taking care of yourself through all this. Don't let all of this get you down and get you depressed. And Andrew, I know that you guys have definitely got some reasons to be down, and it is okay to feel that way. But I am telling you, visit it, but don't unpack there. Don't unpack there and just Keep trying to figure out how you're going to get through this for you and your family, how you're going to move on to the next step, what you're going to do until life, you can figure out what this new norm is going to be. And you can help people do that, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out there who don't want to shop for these things themselves. You know, it would be good to ask somebody, you know what, maybe, you know, would you share my post on your wall? You know, that we have some essentials. I would love to help them out. If they need toothpaste, if they need this, if they need that, they can get it right from my webpage. It is a great thing to let others help you out in your business. So think about that. What do we have that's new that they gave me? I've struggled with this for 15 minutes before starting this call. What I got in the meeting in the box for this month was something I know that Avon did not plan it to coincide with the coronavirus and what is going on. And that is our Mission Deluxe skincare line. Yeah. The most expensive skincare line that Avon has ever produced, that we've ever seen. We have, of course, the serum that's here. And of course the cream, and these are just, of course, these are just the samplings of them. The samples look like this. I will tell you this, that one of the things for this month, I am going to give the samples away here. And when I mean samples, I just mean individual sample. Hold on one second. I don't want to rip the box. The boxes are so pretty. Oh my gosh. But you'll see, here is the serum, this little thing that comes. They gave me this too in Orlando when I went for the leadership conference. I'm not going to lie to you. It honestly is the best skincare I've ever used on my face. I'm just not going to lie. It is. Would I be somebody who would normally pay this much for skincare? Well, you know what would happen is I normally wouldn't, because I wouldn't be able to test it. So I wouldn't know how good it is. This is, again, the cream. And of course, here is the little thing. And you get multiple uses in this. But what I'm going to do is, one of the people, look at that, it's awesome. One of the things I'm going to be giving away with the homework that I'm going to give you is somebody is going to get the eye serum and the cream, the sample. I'm going to give, this is sample size that they gave us, Sandra. I do not know if we are eventually, yes, Amy, I hope too that we will get these soon, that we can actually, you know, buy these. You know how we have the smaller bottles of the Belief that people can get? I would love them to be able to put that out there for people. I really, really wish that they would. Have I seen that? Have I seen anything on that yet? I have not. Maybe they're trying to wait to see what the reply is. I don't think it's the best time to be trying to promote a $250 skincare line, but Avon did not plan this. I know it seems like, wow, Avon, what were you thinking? No, it's what coronavirus, what were you thinking? It's kind of like that, okay? So somebody will be getting this. Also, the limited, hold on, look at these lipsticks. Have you seen the packaging for the new lipsticks that came out? These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love these. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do this time. I'm not even going to open these because I don't want to ruin the boxes, and because I'm going to be giving these away to one of you. This is, hold on. This is the Rouge Powder Matte Lipstick, and I believe these are limited editions, if I'm not mistaken, by the Face Shop. I don't see what color these are, but let me tell you what's going to happen. I have got 3 makeup bags here. Here's the first makeup bag, okay? Got real pretty spring looking, got the zipper here. And this is going to be for anybody who is on here live or who watches the replay. You have a week. So if you're watching this and watching the replay and you're on my team, you're going to email me. Hold on. You're going to email me. I don't know if I have everything here, because you know Molly is just not the most prepared, planned person these days, is she? I got so many daggone side jobs. I'm like head baker here, trying to make money baking stuff. But it went well. Hold on. Okay. send your homework. You guys see this? To molly7720@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what you're going to have to do in a minute, but make sure you have that email, molly7720@gmail.com, because at the end here, I'm going to tell you what you're going to have to do. And if you send me that email, you're going to be entered for the drawing. Don't forget, too, that if you can't get out to deliver your books because you're on lockdown, you can also go to campaign-mailer.com, a service that will mail brochures out to the customers that you want to send them out for a fee. If you haven't used it before and you go, make sure you tell them I referred you, and we will both be entered for a Starbucks certificate, which is really cool. And as usual, if anybody on my team needs me, call or text me. Better to text in case I'm out doing something else. Number's 240-346-9114. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see what we're talking about here in the chat. Dun, 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 dun. Campaign mailer is a lifesaver right now, Linda. It really is. Yeah, Sandra, I need you. This is what I do. I would go to the campaign mailer site right now, is what I would do. And I need you to know that from the moment that you order them, it will probably take a week for them to get to your customers. You may not be able to use them for technically campaign, 10 right now, maybe you won't be able to use them for that, but I pre-plan for 11. And go ahead and know what you want to do. Get your customers in there, get them logged in there. And from the moment that you order them, you do got to order them. And campaign 10, you should be ordering your 11 brochures to go out. Look at the scheduling. It's pretty easy to figure out. This is the good thing. Even if it gets to them a little bit later, remember, we can still go back one campaign. Okay, so we can still go back one campaign. So even if they're getting them and the campaign is closed out, well, we're in the next campaign, they can still order and you can still honor the prices in that book if it's a price difficulty. But get yourself on, yes, and they do send reminders too. Once you're logged in and they know what timeline you want. See, for me, I'm a late orderer. I am not the extra late orderer, but I am the late orderer because I always put my order in at the end of the campaign. I know I tell you guys not to do that. I'm not as stressed about not getting products like clothes and stuff as you guys will be. I want to make sure you guys get your stuff. So you want to make sure that maybe you're at the beginning of the campaign, but now you're pre-planning for a campaign ahead of time, and you want to make sure they get those out there. So you have to think ahead of schedule. It's like knowing you have an ad campaign come up, or knowing you're going to have a surgery in 6 weeks and trying to get everything pre-planned for the surgery and get everything done before that happens, before you go in for that. So this is definitely, but once you get yourself on that, they'll send you the reminders. Oh yeah, who do I need to send the brochure to? And that way you can go on and you can get it done. Campaign mailer is definitely quite the saver. Yes, Linda, you're absolutely right on that. Okay. Now back to what I was doing. I have 3 bags. This is the first one. I love this one. This is the second one. Can you see this with the hearts? Pulls open. I love this too because it's very deep. We had this some time ago in Avon, bright red, but it also sits, see how it has a flat bottom? Absolutely love this bag. And then the third one that I have that I'm going to be raffling off is this one. Absolutely beautiful bag too. Again, this is flat bottom, not quite as big as the heart one. Oops, but definitely look at this. I love this. Very, very cool. Took all these out of the bag so you can see them. Dark blue on the inside. Love these when they came out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these with some products. So what's going in here? Well, you're going to have one each of a lip color. Okay. So we see, I told you the new ones that they sent me. This one is going to go in one bag. This one's going in another bag. And this one you cannot even get your hands on anymore. This is a Mark product. It is called Mark Pelt. It is the vinyl lip paint. Classic too, kind of like our tattoo now, but different. And look at this color. And you can actually lighten this up with another color. But love this, love the bottle. I always thought Mark was so classy. You see here, just love this. So this is gonna go in one of the bags, okay? So there's those 3 of those lip colors. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of the Glimmer Kisses in there. You see here, this is the opal one, okay? So one of these are gonna go in there. And I have 3 different ones for this. So you're gonna get 1 lipstick, you're gonna get 1 Glimmer Kiss. You're also gonna get 1 eyeliner. These are all different colors. So we're gonna put 1 eyeliner each in there for these bags to raffle. And I'm also gonna put 2 skincare. Here we have the new Reversalist Day Cream. So this is going to go in one of the bags. I have another one here, another Reversalist that's gonna go in the other bag. And then I have a Reversalist Foaming Cream Cleanser, okay, that's gonna go in here. This was, I had a lot of customers who use this. Now I'm turning everybody onto the rice water, of course, so a lot of my customers are switching over, but a lot of people love this for a day cream. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is take one of each of those, right? And I'm gonna put them in these bags for you guys because I still believe that whether I'm making less money or not, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the ones who couldn't be here live because you're with your kids and you're trying to take care of everything, or maybe you picked up an extra job. I appreciate you for hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to know that I recognize it. I wish I could send everybody products, and there was a time I probably could, but we are all trying to build our businesses back up to what they were, but I'm going to do what I can. I think that for the ones who are the winners, God, for March, not to mention the foundation, the new Cashmere foundation, that if I have your color, you're going to get it. But there was a reason why I asked you what some of your favorite lifelong products are with Avon, because if I have the lifelong products, guess what you're getting? I wrote it all down when you were talking to me. So I want to make sure that you have these. Maybe because you need one for your routine. Maybe because you want to gift it to somebody. Maybe because there is somebody who you want to give a discount to because they're struggling with finances. And now whatever you make or sell it for, it's going to be at 100% for you because I have gifted this to you. See how that works? It's great. You can make money off this product. Now there's a couple of more things. I'm not done, okay? And you could possibly win a bag and something else. It's whoever I draw the names for. So I'm going to give away the 3 bags, and don't forget, I'm going to give away the 2 samples as one of the Mission Luxe line, okay, the new $250 product. Also, the BioSilk, the Silk Therapy. This stuff is great. They gave us this too. Linda says, I love that. Well, I'm going to be giving a bottle of this away too. So I'm going to be raffling this away. Okay. And what else was I going to, hold on. I want to see if that's it. I know that's a, I'm not done. Okay. Wait, I know. I don't get me. Okay. Okay. This is like the big one. You see this bag here? Okay. This is a big one, guys. I guess I thought the other ones were big, but this is a big one. So this bag here, which of course you'll see, this was a bag of Avon, and this is how this bag came, okay? I'm unzipping the goodies here. And when you open this up, it has tissue paper in it, but hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you what's in here, but you see all those goodies? This is the mother load, right? With this you are getting, hold on, the new vitamin C, full-size product. The new power serum, you're getting that too if I call your name. Avon lip color, you getting that too, okay? The Hydrofusion gel cream for your eyes, you getting that too. And the Avon Hydrofusion Depuffing Eye Serum, which I live by. I use this every day, twice a day. Love this stuff. And again, I told everybody in my live stream today in Onward that I have 2 videos that I have to upload. I've already done them with my treatment for my eyes and also for my skin care as far as washing my skin and treating my skin. And I've done 2 separate videos for it. And you'll be able to share those if you want to on your wall, with your customers, with your team, whatever you want to. But, and I'm very honest, 56 years old, how I used to take care of my skin. You're going to find a lot of people are going to go, oh my God, I know this lady Miley. I just like her. I don't always take care of it. But, and then I talk about how I transform because of these products. So I can't wait to upload those for you. So everything I just showed you. Oh, and let me show you the depth of this bag. Hold on. Look at this bag. It is green like this inside, but hold on. Look at this bag. I mean, seriously, look at this. This is so cool. Love this. I think Andrew had to leave us. Andrew, take care, my friend. Keep me posted if you hear me.
We have to go take care of some stuff. I just want to say bye.
All right, baby. The replay will be up,
better.
Andrew. I'll put this up in the next 24 hours so that you can take a look
All
at
right.
the rest of it. Y'all take
Thank
care.
you. Bye.
So all of these products are going to be in here. So like, yeah, major winner chicken dinner there, whoever gets this one. And I have one more thing. I don't know if everybody's gonna like this, but I forgot I had this. The box had never been open. And you'll see why I like it. Hold on. So do you all remember when what is it? Do you remember, of course, Elsa? Who doesn't? Because they just released that part 2 on that. Well, Avon was really big. We had some of the Disney licensing for some of the stuff. And, you know, if you were smart, you got what you could get because of what you wanted to sell. And I found this, and I don't have use for it anymore because my granddaughter number 1 got it a few years ago. But this is brand new. I just took it out of the box, but I had to show you. Avon had look at this with Olaf. They had a jewelry, a music box, music box. Look at that. Here's the winder. Okay, look at here, Elsa. Look at this on the top, but look what happens when you open it. Do you see that? Do you remember that, Tammy? Look at that. Just gorgeous. Look how deep it is in the box. Look at this. Perfect. It doesn't even matter if they mess it up. Look at the side here. I have one of these, and I want to get this in the hands of you. I do, of one of you. For this, if this is something you're interested in and you have that little girl in your life that you know would need it, when you do your homework and you send your homework to me, I need to know whose life you would touch with this, because this is definitely a one of a kind now. I don't have any more. I couldn't give everybody one if I wanted to. But I want to make sure that if you're interested in this, that I am, because this is not going to be a raffle. This is going to be a gift of who does this go to, okay? So make sure in your email to me that you put what in the world would somebody do with this? Who do you want to give it to? Do you want to give it to your granddaughter? Do you want to give it to your daughter? Do you have a niece who just loves Elsa and Olaf and the rest of them? My granddaughter did, and of course she's way over it now, but everything we ever sold, she got. So I found that. So that's going to be going to somebody. Oh, and I also have an extra thing of the power serum. So the power serum is going to be going to somebody too, just separately. So as you can see, there's a lot here to shoot for, okay? This is what I want from you. And I know maybe this should have been more about selling, but I really believe at this point, it's time for us to come together, and I wasn't going to miss that opportunity. What I want you to do in your email, if you want to, and you don't have to, and I don't think any less of you, if you don't. But in your homework, I would like you very briefly, few statements, just to tell me how you are trying to make your business work through this trying time. Maybe it's what you're doing for somebody. Maybe it's something within your business that you can do. Maybe it's how has this made you step out of your box and get out of your comfort zone. But if you want to be included and you would like the items in one of the bags or the bio silk or like I said, the power serum or the goodie bag of so many things, I would like you for that, or the mission stuff. And by the way, what I'd really like to know is top 3 too of what I've shown you, because this helps me know what to get for future meetings. So what is it that you love? Do you love the bags? Do you love having a smorgasbord of stuff? Would you just like samples? I know we don't have a lot of them right now, but is that what you're looking for? Is there something else? But what is this showing you about your business and yourself? What are you trying to do to make sure that at the end of this thing, that you are still in a good place with your business? Lisa Wilbur made a post on Facebook the day before yesterday about the fact that when direct sales people, the ones who are in this to win it, they still work their business and they look at every aspect of things that they can do when times are at their toughest, when times are hard, and they move forward. And then when the gates open again and the blessings start flooding through again, they are so far ahead of the scale of anybody else out there who just sat and felt sorry for themselves and thought about how bad everything was. Guys, believe me, we all have bad stuff happening to us right now. A lot of us, I think most of us, we're not prepared for the money woes or what is happening. I am sure Andrew and Nick were not prepared for what just happened to their home, and my heart goes out to them. But he's not sitting down. He's already said, I know what I need to do. I know I'm going to take a hit here, but I've got to figure out how I'm going to keep this going. He said, I've worked too hard to not keep it going. And I just want to hear that from you, because number one, it helps me to understand how to help you on these calls and what you're looking for on these calls and how you're ready to help yourself and what you're doing, that even in a lockdown situation, doesn't mean that everything you're doing is going to work, but you're planting seeds. And that's how you have to look at this. No matter what you do, you are planting seeds in your business. And you're hoping that they're going to sprout, and they may not sprout right now, but when they do sprout, you are going to see the fruits of your labor, and you are going to see some fruits fall to the ground that you're going to be able to pick up. And maybe it's a new customer or somebody who says, wow, I want to buy this because you gifted this to me, and boy, this has really worked. Or man, you thought about me in a trying time and I want to support you now. And I just believe that there's so much we can learn through this. I really, really do. Yeah, Sandra says, always look outside the box. Life can be a storm, but your hope is a rainbow. Oh, I love that. And your family and friends are the gold. We are each other's gold to lift each other up. Yes, 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 yes. Could not say yes enough for sure to that. I love that. So, let me know. So remember, on the music box, let me know why you want that. And then I'm going to, figure out who that's going to go to. On the others, what would you like to have? But tell me how you're going to work your business. And I'm not saying you have to do it today. Okay. Look, I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You got a week. You may want to look over this again when I put the playback online here, because there's a lot of people I'm sure going to have a lot of time going to be watching this video. But I think that there's more for us to learn from this, except just how to be healthier. Yes, I think we should all be healthier. We should all be cleaner. We should all quit touching one another in ways that you shouldn't be with dirty fingers. I believe that. I believe. But I also believe that we can learn some stuff about life, how we handle things, what we're supposed to do, the whole 9 yards. So that's what I want for you. Tomorrow is a full day of Avon working for me. So you may get a few emails from me. Please don't get pissed. I am a little excited because what I've always known in my life, and then we'll end. I'm gonna try to do this without getting a little bit emotional because you know how I am. Um, I've had a lot of storms in my life, starting when my mom died when I was 16 of pancreatic cancer, tearing my family apart. I've been through a divorce, a bad one, and my kids were subjected to that. I lost everything, my home. A lot of that stuff brought me to Avon, so I can see the good in it. Um, Last year, my brother died of cancer, and took care of him for 5 years. And he just wouldn't take care of himself, and that was hard because I changed my life to take care of him. And the payoff wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, but I got through it. My dad died the year before that. There are many times, if you watch my YouTubes, you know I went through a section where my kids did not speak to me for about 2 years, didn't see my granddaughter. And Corona is pretty dark, but not as dark as the personal things that have happened to me. So what I'm going to say to you is, I believe that we are going to find that great things are going to happen once we recover from this. I know some of you have probably haven't shared it, and you're experiencing your own stuff here. I need you to know that it is always darkest before the dawn. I need you to know that the rainbow is coming. I need you to know that I need you to be around when that happens. Don't let go of your business. Don't let go of a difference you can make in somebody's life with your business. Look for the helpers and be a helper. That's what I will tell you. Don't worry about what can happen, because most of the time what we get anxious about happening, 98% of what we worry about never happens. We're going to get through this. And because we have this tribe here, us, Onward, we're going to get through this together. And it's not all going to be pretty, but we're going to make it. And we're going to be better for it. We're going to keep getting together, and we're going to keep striving to help each other, whether it's in the groups, and maybe you're not somebody who comments all the time, but you just go in there and read. That's okay. That's what it's for. It's there to help you in your time of need. These products are here to help you in your time of need, that hopefully you can make some spontaneous sales and not have to purchase the products, and it will help you buy that loaf of bread, help you make that car insurance payment, help you make that electric bill, make sure you have some gas in your car. That's my thing for you. That's what I want for you. But we're going to be okay regardless, even if more things happen that are not the best things, okay? So get your emails in, molly7720@gmail.com. Do your little bit of homework, because if I don't get it, I'm going to assume you're not interested in any of it, and I'll just save all this stuff and give them to a different person. Again, this is not just for live people. This is all, that sounds, everybody's alive, okay? That's watching, everybody alive. It's not for just the live people who are now watching me live. It is also for people who've come back on my team and have watched this replay. Send me the email and let me know, okay? Exactly what I've asked in this. It's bigger than being a job, businesses, it's our lives. Hugs and prayers to anyone who needs it. Absolutely, Sandra. Thank you so much for that. You guys know that I am only a text away. If I don't answer you right away, you know I'm going to get to you. I could be out doing these other side hustles, trying to help some other people and put some money in my pocket. Stay safe. Stay well. Stay positive. Do not give up on you. Do not give up on what's going on here. Our country is stronger than this. You know why? Because we are the country. We are stronger, and we are going to get through this together. And our Avon tribe, we're going to be stronger as this comes, okay? So you guys take care. I will get this replay out, God willing, the creek don't rise within the next 24 hours, as long as everything taped. And like I said, if you need me in the meantime, or need your leader, reach out, and we will be there for you guys, okay? Take care, guys. I'll talk to you later.